And
They
they
are
ask
charging
different
up.
questions.
Yes.
They are giving fire.
Yeah.
Because see, uh, it is all about giving and taking the energy.
Ah.
Because superstars क्या करते हैं?
Exactly.
एनर्जी मिलती है, वो बड़े होते हैं, एनर्जी मिलती है ना क्राउड की, when the crowd
Exactly. Because when you try to perform, when you try to
mic नहीं चाहिए, mic
perform
नहीं
or say anything in front of anyone, you're basically throwing out your energy.
and you're feeding off their energy.
Yes.
You need their energy
Yes.
to unleash hell. That's
Yes.
what you do.
भाई इसमें रिकॉर्ड नहीं हो रहा ना?
हाँ मुझे पता है, हम लोग नेचुरली बोल रहे हैं, मुझे
मैं
पता
अपनी
है
फोटो
record
देख
कर
रहा
रहा
हूँ
है।
एक्चुअली इसमें.
हाँ it's okay. मुझे पता है record. मैं ऐसे ही हम लोग in general बात करते हैं. We don't have to have that fucking camera on to be awesome.
Yeah.
We can be awesome just like that. That was built awesome by default.
Exactly.
Oh yeah man. Oh sorry. मुझे लगा ये वाला था.
No.
That's okay. See, so
Everyone is born with this ability to be different.
yeah.
Everybody's
But-
unique in his own way.
Yes, but what these today's school and colleges and universities, what they do, they make us similar.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yes sir.
we
Yes sir.
all
but I
went to
agree.
the school, yeah? And the first thing, the most common thing which you heard from your teacher, if he understood the question, why didn't you? Because that person is different.
Everyone
This
is not the
person is
same.
different. This is what they don't understand,
It's like
or they don't want to understand.
They don't give a shit. They only care about the money.
It's
That's,
like
that's the
how
thing, right?
Einstein said, you can't ask a fish to climb a tree.
Exactly.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid, man. That's
Exactly.
all.
Because this is how these people they do.
But guys, the question is with you guys. I'll start with you. Have you figured out what you want in life? Like for me, I know I want to be a superstar. I told you guys. He knows he wants to be one of the biggest entrepreneurs in the world. He wants to make his own empire. That's our goal. What is your goal? Have you thought about
I
it?
want to be a king, and then I want to retire at the age of 40.
See,
And I just got 12 years left. That's it.
Yeah, I started with like before at school I didn't have any ambition. Like just go to school. Come back.
normal.
But then my friends were like they were into technology, like mobiles, computers. And then I got into that. But I went to university to major in computer engineering.
Yeah, mashallah.
I did 1 year, 2 semesters.
Yeah.
But I had to drop out because my dad got sick and all.
Similar issues, man. We've all been through this. We all have.
So
We can relate. You know, we can relate.
Knowledge, see, you don't get knowledge from the universities. You only get information. And today's era, you can get information from anywhere.
Anyway, honestly speaking, where do you think I knew how to act, or I knew how to shoot videos, or edit videos?
internet.
Internet, YouTube, or I did it myself. You have
Exactly.
to like sink in deep, and then you need to come out on the top, and that's how
You have to
learn.
get your hands dirty.
Yeah, that's how you learn.
That's how you learn.
You can't
Because
be
always
baby.
remember, always remember, no matter what you do in your life, you have to feel happy about it.
Absolutely.
If you cannot be happy, stop doing it. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Because one day you will stop.
You need to figure out, okay,
So-
this is not the right thing, and then I'm
Yeah.
doing. I gotta do something else now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it is better to stop now rather than dragging it for
And
another
regretting it.
10 years and regretting it. Then you will live your whole life in guilt, which you cannot survive.
Just can't go like rewind.
Yeah, you don't wanna go
You can't
be
rewind.
40 or 50 years old and
Because
look back and say, I
life
regret.
life don't give you second chances.
Yeah.
There's only one chance.
You
But
have time
to
now.
live it.
You can make the most of this time.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, you love the idea of this,
Yeah.
right? You love technology, you love the cameras, the media, social media. That's what you're saying. So for you, if you are
I'm
in
not
this-
much into social media. but
much into social
No,
media,
not
yeah.
much into social
Okay,
media. It's
you-
kind of cancerous
okay,
for me.
for you, like, is it bad? Like, is that your thinking?
No,
What is it?
no, because like these political propaganda like all over social media right now.
They are there. I ignore them. I don't even know anything. I'm from Pakistan. I have no idea what's going on in Pakistan. I don't care. And I see their posts. I just
No, not that kind of political.
Yeah.
Like, just regular people like feminists and vegans and.
oh, they're. I ignore them. I don't give a shit about them. Man.
They are everywhere, no
Everywhere.
matter where you go.
Yeah,
Personal
yeah.
life and because the
Everywhere.
only thing is that in today's life, you have the right to reply to whoever you think you should reply. It is not that, okay, you have to reply that. No. See, in social media, in the internet, or even in the real life, people will say and keep on saying their entire life bad things about you.
Yeah. They'll even show you people are getting slaughtered, okay, feminist and this
They
and
will
gays
tell
and
you,
this
they
and
will
blah, blah,
tell you,
blah,
they
blah.
will
Yeah.
put you into your own grave.
Ignore them. What I do,
Okay?
I just keep scrolling. If I
But-
don't like anything, yeah, who
but-
cares?
But because you know yourself better than them. So if you choose to react, so that means there is something wrong within you.
Yeah. So that's your problem.
If you don't react, it's you because you have a choice.
You choose to get offended by that, right?
Whether
You choose that, yeah.
Yes, whether to react or respond.
Yeah.
You know, there are two different
No.
things: react and respond. Yeah? Because a response comes with a time, and reaction is instant. Like if somebody abuse you, your
What
reaction
has,
is you will slap him.
Yeah.
Okay, but a response will be you become the better person and you show him that he was wrong at that day. That's your response.
Yeah.
And it all goes with your mental strength. How mentally strong you are. The stronger you are, you less react and more respond. If you are mentally not strong, or if you are hollow from inside, you will react, not respond.
Yeah, you keep that in mind, If this is bothering you, you just ignore. But I like the fact that you're interested in all this, because the thing is, if you're interested in all this, it's connected completely with social media, which is your heart. So basically everything, business is on social media, everything is on social media. Ignore the bad things. That is what I would, that is the advice we could give
Yes,
you.
because think of it this way,
But you love this industry, right? I'm not talking about like, I'm talking about love. You love it. This is what you want to do your entire life. And if you do this, even if you have to work overtime, even if your wife and your kids are crying at home, come, Papa, blah, 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 all that, you're okay with that. You're going to be happy. Ask yourself these questions before you make these decisions. If that's the case, you're on the right field, my man. You're going to succeed. Just never give up.
And if you're afraid of a social media, think of a social media as a shopping mall, okay? Where all these shops are: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, all these, okay? So when you go to the mall, you don't have a choice or you don't have a control to eliminate, everyone. That it will be only you roaming around the mall. So when you go to the mall, you will meet or you will see so many different people.
Yeah.
Black people, white people, short people, tall people, angry people, polite people, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's social
So
media.
it is all about how you react. So I'm giving you a real life example. So think of a social media as a shopping mall. Okay. So Carrefour is a Facebook. Okay. So these small shops like Splash and all these, they are Instagram.
Yeah.
So think of like that. So you don't have a control to react on everyone's opinion, because obviously when you walk in the mall, everyone who passed you, they will at least once look at you, from head to toe, like this. Okay, who this person is.
So how do you help yourself to concentrate on something? Usually I get distracted a lot. Like when
See, when it comes to distraction, the only thing is that you have to, this is basically something which you have to taught yourself.
teach myself.
Yes, because when you are sitting, when you're talking to the camera, okay, all you have to focus on that lens of the camera, where everything will get blurred around you.
No, I'm not
so you
talking
don't
about
feel.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, what are you?
No, I'm just giving you the example of
Yeah.
focus.
Yeah, he wants you to basically focus.
Because you can only focus when you are 100% involved in what you do. Then you don't give a damn about what's happening around.
But anyways, what is your point? I want to know.
I'm like, let's say I have this thing to do,
Okay.
but then there's like something distracting me from doing that thing.
Okay.
I have to study.
Okay.
There's like a TV that's pulling me over there.
Yeah.
Procrastination.
Yeah. So basically, what
That's
you
the
can do
biggest problem with me, like in a big city
Because
and a
that's the cost which you're gonna pay for your passion.
yeah.
Money is not the cost.
But what I would suggest is go watch TV and then come back to study. Yeah, that's the easy thing to do. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that once you've seen TV, now okay, I saw TV. Now you can study. Okay. Watch TV and then come back to
Because
study.
to be somewhere, at the end of the day, you have to pay some price.
Because see, it's not gonna be easy. You know, even coming in front of a camera or doing this, or even coming back of the camera and learning everything else, it's not gonna be easy. Nothing is easy. Nothing is handed to you. There's gotta be grind. There's gotta be sufferance. There will be bad times. Maybe you'll be doing right, but at home everything is fucked up. So it's you
depends on
need
the
situation, but you always be professional. And even if you're getting screwed, just try to remember this is my passion. I need to fight for this. If there is a wall in front of me, I'm gonna knock that wall down. Boom! And I'm gonna go, through that wall. That is what you need to learn and
Exactly.
do. That's it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Simple thing.
Yeah.
And what about you, by the way? What is, I mean, like he told us it's IT and media and all this. So for you, the advice is adapt to social media, coming in front of the camera. Even if you don't like that, I know you're into IT and all that, but start adapting. Or maybe just be behind the camera, but try to adapt. Because these are walls and challenges in front of you, because it's all connected. So you gotta be an all-rounder.
She's like my polar opposite. She's
Okay.
I
Yeah.
actually was interested like how Mr. Ahsan was, into inspirational
Yeah,
talks and all.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't think much about it. So, like how the environment is in the house. So,
Yeah.
like for girls. So I thought I'll just be a teacher.
Okay.
So,
That's
and
good.
then everybody was like demotivating me, like you won't get much from that because nowadays teachers are not much.
Yes, if you don't
Yeah.
get much. Anyways, you love being a teacher?
Like yeah, but the money is also a big problem. So
See, I will tell you one thing. Money is a problem in today's life, and the money will be a problem even after 100 years.
I've been doing this for 1.5 years. I didn't get paid one dirham. I'm still doing it. I told you I worked 4 hours. I didn't even get paid one dirham. For what? 300 views? 500 views? Am I getting paid? I'm doing it for free. I'm coming here, giving my time, coming with, going here,
Yes.
going there, helping people. People call me, Dr. G, the rapper, Gayur.
Yeah.
I was with him yesterday. He came, sat with me for 4 hours. I edited his video for free. It's my passion. I love editing it.
Because
For
when
free.
you have a control on what you do, money will come automatically.
Yeah. And you think I don't have problems? My father is screwed. He's so sick. He's vomiting blood. He can't work anymore. My mom is the only person who works. I have 2 sisters. And one of them has university. One of them has school. I've been unemployed for 3 months. I just got a job recently. It's part time. I'm going through a lot. Like a lot. My life is so fucked up right now. There are things going on. Money is the biggest problem. I know that. And my parents or anyone would be like, why are you wasting your time doing all this? Go do something, you'll get paid for it. But I know this will benefit me in the future because I love doing this. I'm happy doing this. So even if I don't get paid, I do it anyway. I do it anyway because I know in the future there will be turnover. Yeah, there will be.
Because see, now this is the age where money attracts the name.
yeah.
So when your name is attached with something, it attracts money. Now,
I didn't get you today.
like see, now Shah Rukh Khan is the biggest superstar in India. Yes.
Yeah.
So you just print something with Shah Rukh Khan. Okay, it attracts money.
Mm-hmm.
it will say.
Yeah, I will definitely say. You shall come.
Yes. Because he worked hard to make that name. You know when Gary came to Dubai?
Oh yeah.
So
I saw the video,
like
15 minutes.
yes. So what he does, that institute who brought him here in Dubai.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So by doing that, how much views and how much like publicity Gary got, for those 15 minutes. Just talk there for 15 minutes only.
15 minutes.
Yeah, he came and he go. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you know he is even more popular in this,
In
because
this
before
region.
he was only popular
In
in
the US.
in the US.
Yeah,
In
and
the
now
US
he
and
came
the
to
UK.
this region for 15 minutes and now everyone knows.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how he goes, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not always about the money. So the thing is, I just want to know one thing. You just want to be a teacher. That's your passion, right? Is there anything
Yes.
else you want
Is
to say?
it
Because first I
teacher?
want to
Is
hear
it
you.
teacher or inspirational person or motivational person?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of, because it's completely different.
Yeah.
Motivation, inspiration, like public speaking, motivation is different, and teaching is
Yeah.
different.
Let's give her 2 minutes. Talk. Tell us. Explain us.
Yeah.
You can cut at 30 seconds, but you have 2 minutes. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
So I basically like to explain something if I know about it. Okay.
Okay.
And if someone asks me something like any I'm specifically talking about studies, like
Okay.
about schooling. Okay. So it's not that some teacher inspired me to be a teacher. It's that I actually feel good when I
you help
teach.
people
Yeah.
or you teach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can most of the time it's about studies. But other than studies, if I know something like if I know something about Islam, so if someone is asking me about it, I'm able to explain them. So I feel like find contentment in my heart, like what we say, passion or something.
Zabardast. That's what I
So-
wanted to hear. That's the answer I wanted to hear. So,
So-
you know what you want to do in life now. So even if people stop you and tell you there's no money, there's no this, there's no that, you keep going, man.
Keep helping people.
Yeah, keep it, even if it's for free. Eventually,
Yes.
I don't charge. I don't charge. Honestly speaking, see, he knows me. I went to GLC. I taught
Yeah, you used
I
to
am
teach over
the-
there all the time. Even he taught
No.
me. Yeah.
because wherever, like 2 people, even one person is sitting in front of me and he's asking me some question, or if he's asking for help, okay, in any way, I always give my best, whatever I could, whether I know that person or not. There are so many people who call me from reference out of nowhere. Okay, I got your number from here, and I'm in a problem, and I wanted to do this. I always help. I always give the best of what I can.
Yeah.
So what
You
happened?
feel the same.
These are basically your fixed deposits, like a bank deposits,
Yeah.
which can be, which basically get you in cash in future. Because when you help somebody, okay, they always remember you.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you do something, like they can help you and they can be with you for a lifetime.
Yeah. And think
For a
of this as your own
lifetime.
business. And when you invest in a business, 2-3 years,
See,
it's nothing.
I am
You have to
I
reach
am
break even.
connected. I am connected with Ali. Okay, I think end of 2017, I met him. I think after like 5 years.
4-5 years.
Yes.
We met. We
On
met
your
actually.
birthday.
Yeah.
On your birthday
Yeah.
only.
Yeah. We
And
met.
once we just
Met.
like just in a mall, 1 minute.
Yeah. In 2014.
Yeah, just in a mall,
Yeah.
just passing by.
Yeah. But we knew each other. But we just didn't connect. He was busy with his life. I was
Yes.
busy with my
Yeah.
life.
But when we met, we shared the same energy
Yeah.
as we used to.
We never bonded before because he was a teacher, I was a student.
Yes.
It was respect on
Yeah.
that level. But then, we were friends as well.
Yes.
But then we bonded. We could relate with each other. And since then, now
Because,
we
see,
meet time to time.
Being
Yeah.
a teacher is completely different, and being a guide is completely different.
Yeah.
That's what Naveed sir said about in the environment. He was like the bit superior and you were like students. That's why they're like a small
Yes.
wall.
Yeah. But it's okay. With Dr. Naveed, he is so chill.
Chill, yeah.
You can say whatever you want. He will not mind.
It's so sweet. I
He's
guess.
amazing. Even all of us, even this guy Kumail, as in me, you guys can say anything, whether it's good, whether it's bad, we don't care, we don't mind.
Yeah.
It's good. We'll play
Because
along. Yeah.
life is all about ups and downs.
Yeah.
Life is all about ups and downs. Because if it is a straight line, that means you're dead.
Yeah.
It has to be up and down
Yeah.
all the time. Because 1 minute you're up, the next minute you're down.
There's no such thing as a straight line.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's no such thing. It's always going to be like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you want to be the influencer, or if you want to be, if you want to teach people, okay, just try to be an influencer. Because if your words can influence
Other people.
other people, that means you're on the right track.
Get feedback.
No
Try
matter,
getting
no
feedback.
matter what you do, no matter what you do, because see, this is what leaders they do. All these big leaders like Imran Khan, Mahatma Gandhi, Qaid Azam, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, all these people, because leadership is a personal power of influence. It's
Someone,
not a positional power of influence.
someone who's born with.
Personal power, no. It's a personal power.
Like
Because-
nobody has control over it. It's just within you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is a personal power. Personal power. Like,
You have
you
to
know,
dig deep to find it.
people will follow you. Because if you, for example, if you work in a company, okay, and you got promoted, you become the manager, and there are 50 people under you. So you don't have a personal power on them. You have a positional power. They respect you
Because you're a man.
because
Their
you are on that
position.
seat. You are on that position.
Title, you know.
Yes. The minute you leave, the
So-
minute you resign, or the minute you get terminated from the company, everybody will forget about you.
Yeah.
Everybody will go away. But if you are if you have a personal power to influence people, like if you are a real leader, okay, you leave, everyone will go with you.
True.
The
I-
people will go where you will go.
I have a very good example. This is funny, but it's good. In grade 12, I was the most popular kid in my school, high school, my final year in school. So I was such an influencer back then. I was making fun of my teacher. You know, he was like, get out of the class, all this, blah, blah, blah. I was making fun of him again and again. So he said, stand up. So I stood up because, of course, I was messing around, making everyone laugh. Everyone stood up. They were like, if Ali stands, we stand. It was like, really? Get out of the class. They all got out of the class. Influencer, right? They called the principal, they couldn't do anything. They were like, he got out of the class because they all got out of the class because of him. She didn't know what to say because that never happens. Can you imagine if one guy goes out, the entire class follows? I was like that
Sounds
because
so-
I was so crazy
So
making people
this
laugh.
is the real life example of
Yeah.
personal
Yeah.
influence.
And you won't never learn such things in a class. What we're telling you now, this is personal experiences, you know, all that mashed up.
Because
And
I
then-
get banged in my life more than you can even imagine. At every stage. I learned the hard way. Hardest way in life.
by always making mistakes and falling, and then learning,
Exactly.
oh, I fucked up here. Now I shouldn't do this.
Exactly.
Again. Yeah.
Because there were time when he knows that when I used to come to GLC, I used to carry my bags full of carpets.
Selling
Carpets,
Yeah,
yeah. And then
actually
after that,
carpets.
when I used to go back and I used to go door to door selling, doormat carpets, I used to sell that.
That is so
I
good.
started
He
from
did
there.
it. Yeah.
I started from there. And I even, I used to sell tea. 1 dirham tea, karak.
Chaika.
Yes. Yeah. 5:30 a.m. I wake up, go to the place. Okay, the car coming, pop up, 2 chai. Okay, go serve them, take 2 dirhams, come back, put in box. This is how I learned my life. I've done all this.
Hard work will pay off.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I'm not ashamed of what I do. I always tell to this guy that, look, whatever I have today, if today somebody would come and take this away from me, I can rebuild it in less than
Time I
less
took
time
before.
what I took
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Because now you've mastered your craft.
Because, and even I'm not ashamed of even working as a sweeper on the road. I have no shame. I can work as a road cleaner, no problem. Because work is work. It's your mind which gives rank of the work. And when it comes to knowledge or influence people or to teach people, you should be a magnet. You should be a magnet, which absorb everything, every single wave which comes around you. You should learn to absorb it, because the bigger and stronger magnet you are, the more people and the more information you're gonna attract. So you learn to be a magnet. That wherever you go, people will follow you. And always remember this. When it comes to knowledge and information, doesn't matter from where you are getting the information or who is teaching you. Doesn't matter. Always concentrate what you are learning and how you are learning.
Even if that person is smaller than you, maybe by
Yes.
5 years, 6 years, people have this problem. They have ego. This guy is
He's
smaller
smaller
than
than
me.
me.
How dare he teach me anything? Don't ever do that.
That's the reason.
This guy is like 4 years younger than me. He teaches me inspiration every single day. His life is a fucking inspiration. You know, this guy right here.
I learned the biggest, you can say that quote of my life from a washroom sweeper.
What
A
is it?
washroom sweeper. Okay, I've not heard that story.
I asked him a question because there was he was the first person I have seen cleaning the washrooms, and he was very, very, very happy. And he was like singing and dancing and cleaning and all this. And I told him that I have never seen anyone in my life doing this work and happy, because all I've seen in the mall, all these people who are just like taking the brush and like,
Yeah, they depressed. You guys have seen them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
dead
yeah.
inside.
yeah, they do this.
With this
And,
guy
and I
singing.
saw him, and he said, yes, I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
He enjoys cleaning toilets. Amazing, right?
And he said,
As long as you enjoy.
because I'm helping people. He said, I asked him that, how can you be happy while doing this? I consider this is the dirtiest job one can ever get. Cleaner of a public toilet. He said, because I help people. This is my help. This is my contribution to the society, to the people,
Absolutely.
that I clean the toilets and the people come and they use it, and then I clean again and again and again and again. I'm helping people.
Somebody has to do it.
Everyone has a role, right?
I am helping people. I'm not considering it as my job. I'm considering it as a help to the people.
To the society.
Yeah.
Because see, and then when I realized this point, and when I went to different people, I always observe. When you go to those NGOs and all this, what do you call it, mazars and all this, people don't get paid over there.
Yeah.
But they love to work and they love to help others.
Yeah.
I went once in Gurdwara, this Sikh
Sikh
communities mosque kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've seen people cooking and then serving others, and they don't
Yeah,
get paid,
totally.
but they like help community.
Even
Help.
me, recently
Just
I was
for the
watching
sawab.
this video.
Help.
For the sawab.
Yes.
Yeah, for the sawab. The niyyah matters a lot, yeah.
Yes.
That's the thing.
So no matter what you do, how you do, even if you are making a tea for somebody, you are adding something in his life.
Yeah.
So feel happy,
Do it
feel
with
proud.
happiness.
Yeah. And by the way, the thing you're doing, there's so much sawab involved. You're giving knowledge to someone. I mean, look at your akhirah. It's going to be beautiful.
Because the
Yeah.
more you give,
So don't listen to your parents. Honestly. Because parents' philosophy, mera beta paida hua hai, he should be engineer, he should be doctor.
No, our parents are
Lucky,
not
it's
like
not
that.
your life. It's your life. You can't live it their way. You don't have to listen to them. Even if they are right, don't listen to them. Because honestly speaking, trust your gut, trust your heart. If they are right, okay. But in their eyes, you're wrong, no problem. You're right, khalas, that's all that matters. Your gut and your heart and your passion matters. Not them. They live their lives their way. Let them die peacefully now. Or let them, actually, if they're alive, to see it. And when you guys succeed, you can tell
They'll
them,
be
look,
the happiest
I
one.
followed my passion. See, I achieved so much success now. See. They'll be happy. They'll be like, wow, you guys were right. Because our parents, we can't even blame them. They have the old school
Mentality.
thinking and mentality. Our generation is different.
Exactly.
Their generation is different.
and let me tell you
We
one
can't
thing.
relate to them.
There are so many people when I started my work and when I started to do things. There were so many people who were banging me every single day, every single moment. You cannot do this. You should stop doing it. You're wasting your time.
I
You're
get that a
wasting
lot.
this, that, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? Now, they give my examples to their children. Look, become Ahsan. See what he's doing. See how he's doing. See, he never, he didn't finish his proper high school. He does this. He taught himself. He sat in a house and he had only one computer and one book of O levels past papers. And he taught himself and he gave the exam and he passed the O levels. So they are giving my examples to their children. Now the tables are turned.
The same people who used to criticize him. Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually coming from the schools. Like yesterday, we had a meeting with our principal. The students who are in the same school from KG1 have to give a speech on the farewell day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in the same school since KG1. So we went there, and she was asking us about what we want to do in life.
Yeah.
So I said, I won't really join any university right away after school because my financial status is not so fine. So she was like, oh, you'll work so fast. Why do you need to work so early? It's just about going to school and then university and then getting a job.
Yeah.
It's just the mentality is they want everybody to be the same.
No, fuck them.
Yeah,
And
that's what I just
Because
said.
people are because this is the unfortunate, but this is true. This is the mentality. They are preparing students for a job. They're not making them a better human being.
Honestly, we can go on and on about this. The best thing I could say is, if people say something, ignore it. That's it.
Because they're gonna
Just trust
say it
yourself.
anyway. They're gonna say it anyway.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Even if you have 10 billion followers and you're the richest man in the world, you will still have haters. Or
Yeah.
women in the world, whatever, you will still have haters. But people will always say shit. Don't care about them. Only care about you, your gut, and what you trust and what you love, and that's it. End of story. That's it. We wrap
Exactly.
it up, yeah.
In Urdu there is one major saying. बदनाम है तो क्या नाम नहीं होगा.
नाम फिर नहीं है वैसे ये तो
नाम तो है.
that is true, yeah.
That's it.
Fuck yeah, man.
End of line.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a full stop.
Yeah. I think that's it. This is a wrap, right?
Yeah.
Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have somewhere to be?
No.
No.
Actually, no.
Oh, till what time are you guys here? What's up?